As we all know, Horizon 4 is already a very well polished game, however, it's missing a few things that would have really put it over the top. In this video, I'm going to talk about 10 things that I think Forza missed out on and what they should have included. Enjoy the video.
Purple haze, got my nigga leaning, now he swerving, hit the plug.
There's no doubt that having other drivers roaming the streets and driving around makes the game feel like it's actually alive, and you're really there. But I can't be the only one who thinks they're pretty annoying. I mean, they ruin all of your shots, they ruin your speed runs, they get in the way of everything, and it'd be nice to just remove them until I did my clip and then put them back on. Like, look at that guy. Good thing I got his plate.
Come with me, leave all of your things, yeah. We can stop at Gucci, stop at...
Ah yes, the Forza Horizon 4 radio, possibly the worst thing my ears have ever experienced in the last 18 years of my life. Okay, it's not that bad, but it is pretty bad. Like, why did they even bother including the timeless radio? Who's gonna listen to that going 400 kilometers an hour down the highway? I didn't think so. It'd be better if we had like the radio we have in GTA 5 where we get all the top hit songs and it's actual music. The songs from Forza is real music, but it's not like what people would listen to if they were to go turn the radio on. It just doesn't feel real. If we could link our Spotify or some other streaming platform, then pick what song we want, it would be even better.
Way too much pride. I got way too much pride.
This is something that genuinely disappointed me. I was really hoping for a completely redesigned and remodeled garage where we get full control over everything, but we haven't got that yet still, and I don't know why. We still have the same things we had in Forza Horizon 2. This hasn't changed one bit. Everything is identical. Even the pictures they used are identical. It feels like the same game's almost been recycled. I think Forza needs to take a look at what GTA 5 did and how we were able to use underglow and air ride suspension. We got an unlimited supply of wheels, and we were able to use nitrous. So I've noticed that this video has almost become a complaint about Forza not being realistic enough, and this is going to completely ruin it because I think we need control over the daytime and nighttime cycles and the weather. Especially if you're a photographer. I know a lot of people do Forza photography. It's really annoying that you have to drive around for 10 minutes, I think, in order for it to change to nighttime, and then you only get 2 minutes of darkness to set up your shot and take a picture. And that's no time. And the huge problem is some of the nighttime shots are the best looking shots. And if the weather's not right, well, you gotta wait another day. Finally, the reason all of you guys clicked on this video, blinkers or indicators, whatever you call them, they're both the same thing, but this is something that everybody has been asking for the last like 3 years. This game's been out for 3 years. People have been asking for it for 3 years. And I've been told that it won't be included. Apparently it's too difficult to include it into the game, it's too much work. I get that. Makes sense though for Forza Horizon 4 because it's already 3 years old. The new game's set to come out in 2022, I think, and it just doesn't make sense for them to do that much remodeling for a game that's already 3 years old. But it would be nice to see them include them in Forza Horizon 5. I don't see what the big deal is about it. I mean, they're already on all of the AI cars.
I said don't think about it. She took me out of my place.
This is something that goes hand in hand with the blinkers. It's not necessary and it's definitely not needed, but it's something that would make the game feel way more realistic. If you're a person who plays in VR, you would definitely appreciate it. You know, you could look to the left and roll your window down, hear the sound change, and if it's snowing or raining, you would see the snow or rain come in and hit the door panel. I really can't see Forza adding it though because there is hardly no purpose unless you play in VR. No one's really gonna look to the left and see if their window's rolled down or not. The sound change would be neat, but other than that, there's no point in needing it. And if you're on controller, there's gonna be no buttons left for you. Now, I was going to complain about the exhaust sounds in Forza and how they all sound repetitive, but I know you guys have already heard that from every Forza Horizon YouTuber ever. So I wanted to talk about something a bit different, but pretty similar, and that's the engine startup and shut-off sound. I feel like Forza really missed out on a gem here. This is something that would have really put the game over the top, and a lot of people really like to hear their engine start and stop. Hear it go from 0 to 20,000 RPM. Okay, that's a bit much. 0 to 10,000 RPM, maybe if you have a Lamborghini. And they could even make it change for seasons. Like in the summer, your car fires up almost instantly, or any diesel engine fires up almost instantly. But in the winter, it has to crank over a few times.
You see through my soul, I said don't think about it. I said don't think about it.
Now this isn't really talking about the driving physics, it's talking about one car in particular, and it's a car we all know too well. It's the Ferrari 599 XXE. It's so broken. You can fly around corners and hit insane speeds on that car, and somehow it handles it perfectly. There's no way a car would drive like this in real life, and it makes no sense at all. I actually was going to use a clip of this car, but I only have $40,000 because I wasted it all on other cars, and sadly I can't afford it. Don't worry though, one day I will buy it and show you guys how broken it is, maybe in the next video if I'm able to make a ridiculous amount of money. Just like everything I put on this list, I'm pretty sure it won't be added into the game because a snowmobile is not considered a car, and this is so unfortunate because Forza even added the winter season, and every time I pass through this place I can't imagine how cool it would be to drive a snowmobile through here, the awesome pictures you could take, the cool videos you could make. But I think the main problem is it's not that it's not a car, it's the person on the back would be very hard to animate and make it look real, and it would probably throw off how well the game looks. If any developers are watching this though, I really think it's worth a shot, especially if we're going to have another winter season in Forza Horizon 5.
Not every day Cali, sometimes Amy. Yeah, every time I see my little cousin, I go come and skate a belly.
Finally, the last thing that I think Forza Horizon 4 needs to change is the degree of rotation they have on their wheel. They only let you go 90 degrees to the right or to the left, and this is not how it is in real life. You get around 900 degrees. If you're a person who plays on controller, this can be really frustrating because you would be using the steering wheel view, and that's all you would have to go by. This isn't really an issue for me though because I play on a wheel, so I use the dash cam view all the time. If you are looking for a game that has around 900 degrees, Dirt Rally 2 is an awesome game. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's my top 10 list of things that I wish Forza Horizon 4 included. If you enjoyed that video, make sure to click the subscribe button. New videos are uploaded every Saturday morning, and I'm trying to hit 150 subs by the end of next week.
I said don't think about it. She take me out of my place, but I stay in my zone.